Hello YouTube, and welcome to Battle Family Prep, where we cover everything hiking, camping, and prep. In my last video, I covered a little hiking trip failure that we had where I didn't have an adequate sleeping bag, ended up pretty much raining the whole time. Rain gear was not adequate, just inadequate gear. Unprepared on my end, not so much a gear failure or anything like that, just I brought the wrong gear, period. But one thing that I did bring up was my food. And I said I was going to shoot a video of what food that I bring on the trail. Actually, I'd been just bringing Mountain House. You know, I bring a Mountain House breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. You know, roughly gives me a little bit more than 1,500 calories, plenty of salt for electrolytes. Seemed pretty adequate to me. But then talking with my wife and her seeing how much calories I burn on my hiking app, which I'm burning about 2,800 calories a day, depending on it, whether I do 15 or more miles. So she sat down and she said, you can't have that large of a, calorie deficit if you're going to do 7 days in a row. 1, 2 day, 3 day hikes. It's not going to be the end of the world, but 7 days, it's really going to, so we're just going to go over now this is the food that she made for me. And I just want to let you know that each day is about 2 pounds. So if you're getting up to 7 days, it's going to be quite a lot. But one good thing is when I'm doing section hikes here, I'm not too far. I mean, the farthest I would hike away on a 7-day hike would be a 2.5 hour drive for her. So for her to drive down and meet me on my 3rd or 4th day and restock me with 3 or 4 more days worth of food is not going to be a big deal for us. I know a lot of thru hikers mail their food and then hike into a town and then pick up their package at the post office and restock themselves that way. My wife was just going to bring me the food. So let me dig out some of this. Let's start with breakfast. So breakfast, well, here, I'll just set it out and then we'll go over it. I got some snacks. So that's part of breakfast. We'll get it all laid out here. We'll kind of go over the calories. And go from there. All right. So first off is breakfast. I do have a Peak oatmeal. It's a Kodiak. It is 20 grams of protein. I believe this was 380 calories. Let me see if my wife has got it written down in here. I don't see it on the pack. I believe it was on the box. Let's see. My wife kind of wrote down some stuff to see. So yeah, 2 of them is 580. So 340 calories. And then she got me some protein granola that is chocolate flavored. And I'm supposed to mix that in with the oatmeal in the morning. And I've done that here at the house, and it's kind of like like Cocoa Puffs almost. So that's another 290 calories. As far as snacks throughout the day, so that's my breakfast. I do have some, there's Nature's Bakery gluten-free fig bars. They're blueberry flavored. They are 210 calories total. I've got 2 of those, 2 Snicker bars. The Snicker bars are 80 calories a piece, I do believe. Let me see where she's got that written down. Yes, that is correct. So those are 80 calories a piece, so 160 there. The Nutella and the pretzel sticks is coming in at 270 calories. I have some trail mix that's 210 calories. For lunch, she was recommending the ramen. So I tried the ramen and the Spam together, and there's no way I'm hiking after eating that. I'm gonna eat that and I'm gonna go lay down. That's a heavy meal. So I swapped out, instead of my dinner being the Mountain House, this is gonna be my lunch. This is 460 calories. Eat the whole thing. And these snacks, I'll eat some of the snacks in between. I do have some honey stingers. I believe this one is just a natural honey flavor. It's 140 calories. I have the cookies and cream honey stinger. It's 140 calories as well. And then also I have a little package of peppered beef jerky. It's 60 calories. So these snacks are going to be eaten between lunch, or breakfast and lunch. And then I'll have some more snacks before I have my dinner. And then once I have my dinner, that's the 460 calorie, I'm sorry, I traded that for my lunch, because this thing was heavy. By the time I added the Spam and that, man, I could barely move. So this is 560 calories by itself. And then I'm throwing the Spam, the single packet Spam, that's 230. So 580 and 560 and 230 calories is going to be my dinner. And as what I did is I broke the ramen up, put it in my pot, and then I took the Spam and just kind of broke it up in little chunks. I went ahead and boiled the two together and then added all the seasoning from the ramen pack. There's a bone broth, a spicy pack, very good. And then 15 pepperonis, which ended up being 140 calories. So this is basically the same thing that's in every single day. The only thing that changes is the Mountain House. I went between chili mac and spaghetti, and they were both about the same calories. One had just a little bit more salt, which, is just electrolytes when you're out on the deal. But 15 pepperonis, 140 calories. And I was gonna, after I ate my dinner, when I was sitting in my tent making my calls home and texting her and letting her know that I was fine and just playing on my phone, I was going to kind of munch on some pepperonis in my tent. So that is basically everything that I am taking when I'm going out. And like I said, my wife helped me out to do this. I'm not a big snacker. Well, I eat a lot of chips and things like that, but I really didn't have a good idea of how to do this without being super heavy and super overweight. That's one thing about hiking. The more you carry, the more calories you're going to burn. So with everything, 3 liters of water in my pack and all the food, I was 32 pounds with my new fleece for my liner for my sleeping bag, my new Frog Tog raincoat and rain pants. I was bringing those just in case. All in all, yeah, it wasn't a bad weight. I know the food was 2 pounds per day. Of course, the first day was lighter. I believe the first day came in at 1.7 pounds because I didn't have the breakfast. There was no breakfast in that. I was eating breakfast before I left the house, so it had no breakfast in it. And that's pretty much what I was going to eat. You know, breakfast with the protein added granola, and it's chocolate flavored. And then these were I was just going to throw in my side pouch and kind of snack on them. I was going to eat the Nutella and the pretzels right after I ate lunch, just to have a little snack, and then go on with the stingers and the trail mix. Just something I could eat while I was moving down the trail. But that's basically it. I don't think there was anything else that I had in the pack. I didn't have anything in the side pockets. Like I said, these granolas, I was going to eat this one, and then this was after lunch, so I could have the Snickers and the granola. That's the reason they're packaged separately. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. That did come to 3,080 calories. So if I'm burning about 2,800 to 3,000 calories, every single thing that I eat is going to be gone. I'm going to burn it all up before the end of the day. So it's not like I'm out there gaining weight by, killing this 3,000 calorie a day diet that I have, because basically I'm burning it all up. But it's better than coming up short and slowly but surely running out of energy and not wondering why I'm, can't get motivated and I'm running out of energy before noon by that third, fourth day. So that was basically the food. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like and the subscribe button. And as always, get out there, have some fun hiking, have some fun camping, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks.